You must be the change you wish to see in the world. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Let go of fear. Embrace uncertainty and trust that the universe has a plan for you. Your journey is just beginning. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. Every struggle is a stepping stone to greatness. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Time is your most valuable asset, and how you use it determines the quality of your life. Every second counts. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Life is about constant growth, and every day is a new opportunity to become the best version of yourself. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. No dream is too big and no dreamer is too small. Keep pushing forward even when the path seems unclear. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Your potential is limitless, and your dreams are valid. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Life is a journey, and every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Every effort counts. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Stay positive. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Believe in yourself. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Every step counts towards your goal. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats. The moment you want to quit is the moment you need to keep pushing. Your breakthrough is just around the corner. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. Never lose sight of it. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Your life is your story, and you are the author. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Find what makes you happy and go for it. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Make the most of every moment. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Security is mostly a superstition. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Don't be afraid to pursue what sets your soul on fire. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Our attitude determines our direction. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. The end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. You are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you'll ever know. The sun will rise, and we will try again. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Healing doesn't mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls your life. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. You don't have to be positive all the time. It's perfectly okay to feel sad, angry, annoyed, frustrated, scared, or anxious. The wound is the place where the light enters you. You are allowed to scream, you are allowed to cry, but do not give up. When you feel like giving up, remember why you held on for so long in the first place. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Let us move forward with strong and active faith. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. It always seems impossible until it's done. The secret is to keep going when everyone else would understand if you stopped. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. The difference between a successful person and others is not lack of strength, not lack of knowledge, but rather lack of will. When you feel like giving up, remember why you held on for so long. There is no failure except in no longer trying. The moment you're ready to quit is usually the moment right before a miracle happens. Don't give up. Great things take time. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after another. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. The most beautiful discovery true friends make is that they can grow separately without growing apart. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. A true relationship is when you can tell each other anything and everything. No secrets, no lies, and most importantly, no judgments. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. Loneliness is the human condition. Cultivate it. The way it tunnels into you allows your soul room to grow. Family is not an important thing. It's everything. Friendship is born at that moment when one person says to another, "What, you too? I thought I was the only one." The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved. Loved for ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves. Love is not about possession. It's about appreciation. When you love someone, you don't own them. You appreciate them for who they are.